Why would I want to learn to juggle at age 62? I've had my whole life to learn. Why now? Great question. So when I was younger, I used to learn new things all the time. I learned how to snow ski, how to water ski, how to kneeboard, how to fly a plane, all kinds of different things. And as I got older, that learning habit, I guess you could call it, it just disappeared. And the fear of failure, the fear of looking foolish, the fear of not being able to learn anything new, well, that just grew over time. And I finally came to the conclusion that it was time to stop that and get back on a growth path. And the only way I could come up with to do that was to start learning new things again. The question I came up with was, when was the last time you tried something for the first time? And it was a long time. So today is the first challenge in my 61st challenge. All the 61st challenges is my challenge to myself to try 60 new things just to get going again on learning things and growing and getting over the fear of failure. So today is juggling. Tomorrow, it might be learning to ride a unicycle or writing a book or walking 60 miles, but today it's juggling. So why juggling? Probably 12 years ago, I bought these juggling balls because I wanted to learn to juggle. My brother knew how to juggle. I've seen little kids juggle. I've seen people all around me in my life, on TV, in the movies, whatever, juggling, and I always thought it was cool. And I said, you know what? Why don't I start with that? It's simple. I don't need to buy anything. I don't need to go anywhere. I can do it right here with the balls that I already own. The next question is, how in the world do I learn to juggle? Well, the answer is pretty easy. You go to YouTube and you type in how to juggle. And I did that. And I found videos that ran from a minute long to 12 minutes or more long. And so I watched several of them, and the one that resonated with me was one that was just 1 minute long, and it was a girl who gave some very simple instructions. And they went like this. I have 3 balls. I need to drop 2 of them. Now I have 1. So now I need to throw this ball in the air and catch it in this hand. Throw it in the air and catch it in this hand. Scoop it, scoop it, scoop it. What she said was, when you throw the ball, it's like you're scooping. You're scooping and you're throwing the ball so it crosses your eye level. So scoop it, scoop it, scoop it, scoop it until you get comfortable with it. And you want it to pass in front of you at the same spot over and over and over again. I look a little silly, but here we go. What was her second instruction? Take a second ball. With 2 balls, you start with your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so dominant hand would be the right. And I throw that ball in the air until it reaches its peak. And when it reaches its peak, I throw the second ball underneath it, and then I catch it in the other hand. And she said, you should say it out loud. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Except I got to keep my hands down. She said, keep your hands down and open. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. This is obviously going to take some practice. Then the third, now this gal, she picked up the 3rd ball from the floor with her foot. That was impressive. I'm going to pick it up with my hand. So the 3rd step is you hold 2 balls in your dominant hand and 1 in your other hand, and we're going to do the same thing again. It's throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. What she said next was, after you throw the second ball, then you throw the 3rd ball, and we'll try that. Throw, throw, throw. See how easy that is? Anyway, now we're going to try all 3 balls. Throw, throw. So you get the idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I can follow instructions, but this is going to take practice. So over the next few days, I'm going to take video of myself, follow my progress. I'm going to share it with you until I can juggle 3 balls continuously without dropping them. And then I can come back and talk to you about what I learned from the process and talk about what the next challenge is going to be. So what's something you've always wanted to try but haven't? What first have you been putting off? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what's on your mind. And maybe that'll inspire the next first that I try. So if you want to follow along and prove to yourself that it's never too late to break old patterns and habits and try new things and reclaim your own potential, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and follow along the 61st challenge. What I want to do, and what I hope you want to do too, is prove to myself and to the world that my best years are not behind me, they're actually ahead of me. We'll see you in the next video.